going on, guys? Summer's almost here, so you know what that means. Side-by-sides are coming back out, but guess what? Yours has been sitting in the shed all winter, and it definitely needs to be serviced. So today, I'm gonna take you through step-by-step on how we will service this here Kubota side-by-side so you can get yours running nice and good for the summer. Welcome back, guys. Today these are going to be the filters that we're going to be replacing. We have an engine air filter, engine oil filter, fuel filter, and then 2 transmission filters, which also double as hydraulic filters since this does have a dump bed. So let's get to work. But first, we're going to replace this air filter. Simply just check it, make sure there's no debris in here. You want to make sure these are clean so that your engine is breathing and it's not choking on a whole bunch of dirt and debris. Now on this side-by-side, our air filter is going to be under the hood here. It's just 2 simple clips right there. Pull that cover off, get our old filter. You can see the difference in color. This one's full of dust, this one's clean. You can just beat it on the tire, watch all that dust come out of there. Make sure you check your air filter cover. It doesn't have any dust and debris in it. You can always take off this rubber cap here. That's where most of your dirt's gonna be piling up in. And while we're up here under the hood, we're just gonna check a couple other things out. The actual intake right here. I just wanna make sure there's no dirt and debris down in there. Next, we're gonna check our screens on our radiator. Pull them up, make sure there's no grass or hay or dirt. There's also another one of those screens back here, so make sure you check that one too. We're also gonna check our coolant level. Make sure you don't check this when it's hot because it is pressurized. That's full, so we'll be good to go. Rock all summer, stay cool. Last thing we want to check up here is our brake fluid. This is very important. You want to be able to stop. Just this cap right here. Pull it off. Make sure it's nice and clear in there. We're all done up here, so we're going to move on to the fuel filter. On this particular side-by-side, it's going to be right up in here. And take this cover off. And this is our fuel filter. Comes off pretty easy and it will stop eventually. You just got to keep going. There you go. Okay, so we got 2 O-rings on here. We want to make sure we replace every time. Try to simply pull on it and there it is. You can see how this one's all discolored, where this new one's nice and yellow. That's all that sediment and debris. You just want to make sure that you also just wash this out. Make sure you give it a good wipe off after you use any sort of parts cleaner, just so that that doesn't get into your engine. You got this fuel filter here. It's got little indents on it. Just want to make sure that you get those lined up and pop in like that. Hear that nice click sound. 2 little O-rings. Make sure you use your pick. Just kind of push it down where it goes. Put it back up in there and get it hand tight. Now you can see how that's nice and clear. We'll be able to check the condition while we're out riding. Next, we're gonna do these 2 transmission filters. To take these 4 bolts off. Since we're back here, we're just gonna do a quick visual inspection of all your components, such as your exhaust. These specifically like to break, and then when they break, they make a really annoying rattling sound. So I'll just shake it a little bit, make sure it's nice and tight. Check any suspension components, make sure they're not worn out. Some linkages back here, make sure those don't have any slop in them. So I have this big filter wrench set. I'll take my new filters, see which one fit them. That one looks pretty good. You kind of got to be fast on these. So once you take them out, they are going to continuously leak. Make sure you lube up the new O-ring. You check the surface that you're going to be putting it on. Make sure the old gasket is still not on there. This one isn't, so that's good. Start and tighten this down. Only get it hand tight, and then once it's clean, since your hands were just oily, good time to just give it a little bit of an extra snug. Our next filter is going to be right behind it. So take our other oil filter wrench, just get down in there. You can see how much fluid's coming out. That's why we gotta be fast. Just some brake clean here. We're just gonna go ahead and douse everything just so that all that oil doesn't attract dirt. You can go ahead and put your plate back on. We are done back here. Before we go and drain the oil, we're gonna make sure we have our oil cap off so that the oil flows nice. Pull these pins out of there, close this door, this folds down, and we'll fold this up. Make sure that you lock these in place. They're spring loaded, so they will stay locked in. Remove our engine cover, set that to the side. Don't forget about it. Right here is our oil cap. Go ahead and remove that. And then our dipstick is down here. It's a little hard to see, but all you need to do, fold up just a little bit so that when we go to fill it, you know where it is to check. Now we're gonna change the oil. We've got one panel to take off. We've got our drain bolt right here. It's just a 14 millimeter. Go ahead and crack it loose for now. All right, we're done there. We're just gonna put these back up now. Just snug it down. Doesn't need to be incredibly tight. It's time to change the oil filter. There's two ways you can do this. I'll kind of show you both ways. The way we're gonna do it is by actually removing this piece here and taking the battery out. It's just these two plastic bolts right here to get our battery ends off. This is what's going to be different on your side-by-side versus our side-by-side. We actually have a GPS. Our oil filter is right here on the side of the engine. I showed you how to get to the oil filter that way, but in a normal day, we would usually just go from underneath to get it. You're just gonna stick your head down under here. And you can see, oil filter is right there. You can get your fingers up in there to get a oil filter wrench on it. Filter off once it's done draining. Reach up in there. Try not to hit any dirty wires. Like every other filter we've done, just hand tight. Now wouldn't be a bad time to try and clean out some of the dirt that was stuck behind the battery. Get your pressure washer in there. Just don't put it right up on your wires. For now, we're just gonna throw the battery in and we will wash this out later. This specific engine on these Kubotas takes 1 gallon of oil. We usually put 1540 in all of our machines unless it specifically calls for something else. Now that we got our oil filled up, we're gonna start it for just a second so that the oil can circulate, and then we'll go ahead and check the level on it. That is full, and we are ready to rock and roll. Don't forget your engine cover, because I know you will, if I didn't remind you. Go ahead, lift up both of these seats, pull out this plastic cover here, and our hydraulic tank is right underneath here. And if you just screw this off here, you can pull this up and check the level on the dipstick there, and it looks like we are good to go. All right, guys, we're all wrapped up with this service. Hope it helped you guys at home watching along. If you have any questions or comments, let us know so we can keep making these videos. Be safe out there this summer with your own side-by-sides, and we will see you next week.